What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 13 of my Europa Universalis 4 playthrough as the Papal State growing tall, and we are today going to continue with our plan to improve our development as much as possible. We're also going to try and up mercantilism as much as possible and get our technology as far ahead as possible. So we could take Tech 12, it would only cost 689 points. And we're 7 years ahead of time, which is really good, actually. Do we have any modifiers at the moment that reduce tech cost? That expires in 10 years, so I can hold off for a little bit, or I could just, no, we'll hold off a slight little bit here. We're just going to wait until it gets below 600 and then we'll take that tech. Okay, so I just reloaded the game, so we're going to get some new changes to how the game perceives other nations. We're going to keep improving. So who are we allied to at the moment? No one. Aragon. Are we? No, we're not allied to Aragon. Do we have any allies? No, we have no allies at this point in the game. I believe we were trying to ally the Ottomans, which is kind of weird since we're the Papal State. They already have powerful allies, apparently. Makes them not want to do this. And it's quite low down on their list, actually. Because our naval strength is very weak, because we don't have any heavies or galleys either. So we can take this tech now. We're just below max amount. So we'll take the tech. Next one is improved drainage. We get our next idea group at level 14. We've finished our current 3. I think the next one is going to be economic, probably, because you get the development cost reduction. So we'll focus on that. Muscovy's started to westernize. It's already 1540. Only 13 episodes in. Well, 100 years in, almost. So Burgundy's looking pretty strong in this game. Got Trier. Kong. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way down here. Interesting. What was that? Provence has converted to Protestant, as has Umbria. Umbria's converted to Reformed. I'd like to gain the military power, and I'd also like to convert my country eventually, not to Protestant or Reformed, because most of it is converting to different religions, which is irritating. Do have a little bit of provincial unrest, not provincial, and that's a religious turmoil looming disaster because our religious unity is under 75%. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take humanists to avoid this very event happening. We can't convert anything, unfortunately. I believe the first place to flip was Genoa. When does it go away? When does religious zeal expire? 45. So yeah, 7 years time we'll be able to do that. This is going up at 1 per month, which means it's going to take 97 months, which is, what, 7, 8 years? Something like that. So it may actually fire. It looks like we can get military tech. It's not that bad. 1777, so we can hold off for a while. So what else is going on? Castile is losing to Liège, amazingly. Liège is also sieging down Hungary. How is a one province minor sieging down Castile and Hungary? And Hungary just lost to Liège. Castile just lost to Liège. They're a one province minor, allied with Austria. How did Castile and Hungary lose to them? Gain 2 mercantilism, yes. I would like that. We can get both Diplo and military tech. We're currently 3rd in the world in total. We're 2nd, 6th and 8th. Military access from Mantua. Yes, you can have that. 797, 713. We can actually hold on for another year. Maybe not in diplomatic power. Actually, we should be able to. Without going over the 999 cap. I'm just thinking, this may have actually been a better idea to do a development series as one of like the Native Americans, because you don't get enough points to buy technologies, so you just need to develop everything basically. Do we want to lose some ducats in return for some prestige? We may as well. We have 5,000 ducats. I did not realise. Where is buildings? We can't build any buildings because all building slots are taken. So you need to get to 30. That won't be that hard to do. Let's boost you up to 30. We unlock a new building slot. We can get a naval force limit boost, or do we want to go all military? We'll go naval. You will need to get to 20, which would mostly be done via military. You need 20 as well, as do you. Are there any places... Actually, let's have a look. So it's basically multiples of 10 is where. This is total development. So for Rennes, we can boost it up a bit. So it's now 30. And nowhere else. So for Rennes, we are going to build a regimental camp. Congratulations, friends. You're one of the most developed provinces in Europe. Getting a little bit of admin? Sure. We'll wait till the end of the year. Actually, now that we've spent points, we can probably wait longer. May as well just wait until they go below the needed amount. Wastelander Merchant, Naval Morale Boost, we get some new troop types when we get Spanish Square. Tercio Infantry and Free Shooter Infantry, some tactics and some supply limit. We have a 403. So we don't get Diplo points for a long time. How much does it tech cost? 1200. So we won't be able to take it yet. I'm hoping that we'll be able to take this one before our bonus runs out. What's the looming disaster currently at? 37? That's not too bad. I don't know how I'm going to change it. I'm going to solve that problem. Okay, so this one, it's below 600, so I'm going to take it. We are going to upgrade our troop types. We are going to go for Free Shooter Infantry. That was the only new type of infantry there. And Diplotech, how much does this cost? 647. We can wait a little bit for that. We will have a new campaign coming out on the 12th of October, so the day after the new update and new expansion comes out on the 11th. I need time to record it on the 11th because it doesn't come out until like 6 PM my time. So the videos for that day start at 6 PM, so we won't have time to record for that day. But I'll make sure to have videos prepared for it comes out on a Tuesday, so it'll be on the Wednesday, 2 weeks from today. There will be, we've hit max admin points. Yes, 2 weeks from today a new series of Europa Universalis 4 will begin. So we can start to convert Nice, which is a good thing. We have max admin points, so I think we can either develop or boost stability. Do we need either of those? What's this do? Tech cost. Right, no, I don't want to get tech cost increased. So we can do some admin development here. So let's actually go to this, go to not buildings, development, sort by cost. So the cheapest is Avignon. So we'll just do these. We're up to 888 now. We'll do that. We'll get them all up to 40. So that takes us down to 733. Gives us a little bit more development in our nation. If we'll have a look at development, we have 345 development. If we actually have a look in the ledger at country, and then development, you can see we are here. We're 7th on the list, just behind Burgundy, England, Muscovy, Castile, Timurids and Ottomans. France is actually below us, as is Lithuania and Hungary. So that's actually quite a surprise to me, because France and Lithuania start really high up. They're like 2nd and 3rd on the list from what I remember. France wants an alliance, sure. I'm not going to help you in any wars though. Okay, we are going to, we don't have enough favours. It's going to boost their trust in us since we have disobeyed our alliance, or disavowed our alliance twice at this point, I think, with France. Why are these mercenaries not reinforcing? We're going to upgrade our military thing just slightly, just so they reinforce. Well, we may as well go full, and then they can reinforce. Aragon wants my support of independence. Let's have a look. Do you have anyone supporting you? No. Right, so we're at 40,000 now. We can stand down the army maintenance. We could get some more boats. We currently have 60,000. If we were to get another 5 for each one. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go, we'll want 15 lights. Template name 2. Give me these 15 light ships. Thank you. And we'll add 5 to each of the places we're currently sending ships. Looks like the Ottomans are invading the rest of the Mamluks. Mamluks may cease to exist here. Technology wise, we could get this. We may as well, it's below the cost. Actually no, we may as well wait a month and then get an even bigger reduction. That dropped it by basically 50 points, almost 60 points. Improved drainage we can almost get, despite it being 14 years ahead of time. Religious turmoil is unfortunately still going along, but it has just finished. That 64% won't progress anymore because we're now at 75% religious unity. The next one of these, maybe, let's have a look. Ancona, you need to wait until 858, so we need somewhere in the 40s. 63, Roma hasn't converted. 53, let's go to religious. Firenze, you need till 54, Romagna, 58. 2 more are converting now, so we're going to get the thing popping up in a second. 45, so we should be able to do you pretty soon. February, so a year from now we'll be able to convert you back. You're converting though. My entire country is being converted. Like, I can't do anything about this. It's interesting because it has no effect on me, because I can't convert to Protestant, which is normally what this event what the disaster forces you to do. We are actually going to build up some more, 10 more infantry maybe? so we're going to build up 10 more infantry. We have more than enough money to manage it. We did just trigger the disaster again. It's almost certainly going to fire, which is why I have started training more troops. Because our entire country is converting. Look how many places have converted. Like, this is default locked to minimum of 25 because of papal traditions, and I believe as long as my capital stays, I should be locked to about 40-50%, which is quite strange, but I think that's the way it works. So we've got 10 ships here, we need 5 more. And you can just do that. Catholic faith, Venice likes us a bit better. We are maxed out on admin, I didn't even realise. We need to look at this, we're on 1,025 to get it. So we're going to go back to development, sort by cost again. These are still all the cheapest, so we're going to boost these all up. They're all going to march to... Raided coast has expired everywhere. Once these get together, they're going to group up. The ships, once they are built, we will deploy them. They're almost done. So when religious zeal in Genoa has expired, so we'll start the conversion here. You are... Actually, you started again, you restarted. Oh, that's amazing. That is actually amazing. That changes quite a bit. So we have 50,000. You are all built at this point, so let's separate you out. We will get 5 across to here, and then we'll split this one in half. So you, I want this fleet to go to protect trade in Ragusa. I want this fleet to protect trade in Alexandria, and I want this fleet, we have one in Genoa as well, don't we? You are in Ragusa, you are protecting trade in Genoa. So yes, the one not set to do anything, this one. Protect trade in Genoa. So they'll all join up, and that will be good. Poland has changed monarchy, which kind of understandable since they've been eaten up from being an elected monarchy. Munster just got full annexed, Portuguese things have happened, and France isn't very strong anymore. Burgundy's the main power in France at the moment. Tech, we can get improved drainage, which would cost us how many points? 965 points. Is it worth it to get that far ahead in admin just to take an admin idea group? Don't think it is. I really don't think it is. I think it would be better to develop places more. So if we sort by cost, we'll do that. I'm just going to develop this as much as possible. Everywhere up to 50 cost, basically. And then we will get that tech once it drops below 600, which is what I normally do. One of our admirals just died. You don't have an you have an admiral, sorry. We have admirals on all of our fleets, so that's okay. Fort maintenance goes up. Yes, that's okay. We can build some more buildings. Let's get a camp there. We do need to get manufactories once we get the development up high enough to allow more buildings. Heretics, or get a free shooter infantry in Genoa but gain 10 unrest. Well, we're going to send you to Genoa. We're going to up your army maintenance, and then we're going to trigger this. Come on. Come on. One more month. Good. It did trigger. Heretics have risen up. We will smash them down. And we'll send you back to... We'll send you to Roma. And then we will downgrade your maintenance once again. Well, actually, not all. We'll keep it up until you fully reinforce. Then we'll downgrade it. But we are going to end this episode here, guys. If you've enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. If you haven't, tell me down in the comments below why you didn't. But from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.